podcast, you can just call me Betka. If you woke up with a stiff back or even with back pain, this is definitely for you. Because what we're gonna do is we are going to move our spine. Your body is craving for some movement because you've been sleeping in the same position for hours. So if you woke up with a stiff and achy back, this 10-15 minute session is definitely for you. And let's start this. And today we are going to start in a seated position. And then you can hold on under your thighs, or you can even have your hands on your knees. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to send our back down, so the t-shirt goes back, and then sit back up and then look up. And then again. And your shoulder can move too, okay? Very good, we are just going back and forth. And my pelvis is moving as well. So I'm sending my waistband up to the sky. Very good. And 3. And 2. And 1. Very good. And now the right hand goes behind us and look towards that right hand, and then bring it back, and then the left, and then bring it back, and then the right. So now we are doing a rotation of the spine. So in this 10-15 minute session, we are going to move our spine in every direction. You can actually skip the arm movement if you would like to. So this is how it would look like without the arm movement. You can actually push your chest away and then just look behind you. Okay, so this is without the arm movement. And if something doesn't feel right, you don't have to do it. I will always give you modifications for that. Work within your pain tolerance, really important. Very good, and then one more. Nice. And now we are going to lay down on our back. Very good. And now arms go above your head and then back down. Very good. And then, okay. You don't have to keep your low back down on the floor. You can lift it up. Nice. Now we are going to have our arms by our side, and then we are going to lift the pelvis up and then lower the pelvis down, and then lift up and then lower down. Very good. And up and then back down. Nice. Now, what you can do is you can add the arm movement. So when you lift your pelvis up, your arms going above your head, and then lower down, and arms go back by your hips, and then lift up, and then lower back down, and up, and then you can even have your hands just supporting your pelvis. You can have your arms a little bit wider too. And you don't have to lift up too high. Go as far as it feels good for you. You can even do single leg if you feel better with this one. Do at least 8 if you do single leg. Very good. Now, place your feet back down. And now we are going to bring the right knee towards our chest. Grab that right knee. Very good. And then lower back down. Now, lifting the chest is optional. You can stay down with your chest. And just bring the knees close to your body, okay? But I like to do this, so I am going to lift my chest. Very good. You can even have your arms going back behind you. Very good. And you can also lift the other leg up and kind of like extend it. Very good. And then this would be another option for you. Very good. So again, work within your pain tolerance. This strengthens your core and your abdominal muscles too. Very good. And now grab both knees and we're just gonna go side to side. Place your feet down on the floor. Have your arms out a little bit wider, and we are going to move and lower the knees side to side, and we are looking to the opposite direction. Very good. Now, if this is you this morning, that's okay. But if you would like to challenge your body, you can lift your legs up in a tabletop position and then lower your knees side to side. Now, with this one, your obliques are working too. So again, if you prefer the previous version with your feet down, that's okay. You do you. Very good. We're gonna do one more each side. Okay, place your feet down and turn onto your side. Legs bent, and have your hands around your head, or you can have your arms out in front of you, okay, straight. You pick the version that you prefer. I like to do this way. And I am going to lift my top elbow up, and I'm just gonna rotate my chest. And then bring everything back. And then again, reach. Again, this is rotation. Very good. It also works on your upper and mid back and on your shoulder mobility. Very good. 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. And now what we're gonna do is have your top hand kind of like on your pelvis, and then what we're gonna do is we are going to lift up a little and then lower back down. You can actually push the other hand down on the floor to go up a little bit higher. So what we are doing here is side bending. Okay? You can either keep your hand around your head, but I like to do it this way. So just reaching towards your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And now we are going to do the other side. I'm gonna turn around. Very good. So legs bent. And you can either have your arms out in front of you or supporting your head, and then lift the top elbow up and then look behind you and then back. Very good. And then look behind you and then bring it back Very good. Gonna do a couple of more here. 4, 3, 2, and then let's do one more. And then bring it back. Now the top arm goes out straight, and then the other one can go down on the floor, and then we are just reaching. Very good. And lifting up. And reach. Nice. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And now we are going to turn onto our tummy. Have your legs straight and forearms down. Very good. And we are just going to push our chest up to the sky. Very good. And then lower back down. And then lift up, look up, and then lower back down. Now, you can stay here, or what you can do is have your hands against your forehead, and then lift up, and then lower down. Or you can even have your hands facing your hips, and then lift up, and then lower down. You can lift your legs at the same time, you don't have to. But if it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. So you can also do the version with your forearms down. Very good. Now, you can also lift the chest up and then look up, and you don't have to leave your elbows down. Very good. And then lower down. And then lift up, go as far as it feels good. And then lower back down. Let's do 3 more. 3, so this is extension of the spine. And 2. And on the next one, hold it up, and we're gonna wiggle side to side a little bit. Very good. And then we're gonna push back onto our heels. We're just gonna do a little bit of a flexion. Very good. Drop your head. Take a couple of breaths. And then slowly sit all the way back up. And now we are going to be mermaids this morning. Okay? So we have a couple of versions to sit. You can sit in this Z position, or you can have your legs out wide, and you can even lean towards something if you need some back support. And actually today I'm going to do this position, and then we are going to do some side bending here. Very good. Side to side. So we are focusing on mobilizing the spine. And if you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to go live every single morning, 6:15 a.m. Central Time. And now we are going to add some rotation. So Monday through Friday, I'll be live every single morning for 15 to 20 minutes. So you can start your day with that backache. Very good. And then one more. Very good. And on the next one, you can have your hands between your legs or on your legs. And we just gonna go down as far as we can, drop the head, and then sit back up. Let's do one more. And then come back up. Interlace your fingers above your head, look up. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your arms down. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for this unstiff your back workout. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you liked what we did this morning. And I hope to see you tomorrow morning at the same time. Have an amazing day. Thank you. Bye.